May I have the permission of Honorable the Chief Justice to commence the reference proceedings of the
Honorable Shri Justice Ramesh Sinha, Chief Justice, High Court of Chhattisgarh, all the honorable judges of the High Court, Mr. Praful Bharat, Learned Advocate General and Chairman of the Special Committee of the State Bar Council, Sri Ramakant Mishra, Deputy Solicitor General, learned senior advocates and other members of the bar, Registrar General and other officers of the registry, Director, Judicial Academy and other officers of the Academy. Today we have assembled here to mourn the sad demise of late Mr. Fali S. Nariman and late Mr. Prashant Jaiswal, a respected member of the bar, who passed away on 18th Feb at the age of 64 years. Fali S. Nariman, who is an eminent jurist, also known as a Bhisma Pitama of Judiciary, was born on January 10th, 1929 in Myanmar. He was 12 years old when his family shifted to India. He completed his studies in Bombay and Simla and started practicing in year 1950 in the High Court of Bombay. He was designated as a senior advocate in 1961 and started practicing at the Supreme Court in year 1972. He became Assistant Solicitor General in the year 1972 but resigned just a day after emergency was imposed. He received the Padma Bhushan in January 1991 and in 2007 he was awarded the Padma Vibhushan. He remained active in practice for a period of 7 decades. It was a long and illustrious career. He was assisted Nana Bhai Palkiwala in the Keshwanand Bharti's case, the most significant case of independent India after the 1984 Bhopal gas tragedy. Nariman argued in favor of the Union Carbide Corporation, but was candid enough to admit later that it was a mistake. Mr. Prashant Jaiswal, who was a senior member of our bar, was born on 11th April 1960. His father was Shri Chitrakant Jaiswal, an advocate, and was also Law Minister, Health Minister, and Transport Minister in the Madhya Pradesh government. After obtaining his law degree from Delhi University, he started his practice as an advocate at Jabalpur High Court. He shifted to Chhattisgarh in year 2000 and continued to practice in the High Court of Chhattisgarh, Bilaspur. He was designated as a senior advocate. He appeared in various high courts and also in the Supreme Court. He practiced in the field of civil taxation, insurance, criminal matters, and rape matters. He was standing counsel for FCI, SCCL, National Insurance, BNC, Mills, etc. He was very committed and dedicated to his profession. He has one son who is working in Delhi, Mr. Akshat Jaiswal. Their passing away in a loss to the legal fraternity. I, on my behalf and on behalf of my colleagues of the bar, convey our heartfelt condolence on the demise of these two personalities and pray to the Almighty give courage to the members of their family to bear the irreparable loss. My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice, Shri Ramesh Sinha, Honorable Judges of the High Court of Chhattisgarh, Shri Umakant Singh Chande, President Chhattisgarh High Court Bar Association, Shri Ramakant Mishra, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Senior Advocates, young members of the Bar, Registrar General and Registry Officers, Chhattisgarh High Court, Director Duty and Judicial Officer of District. We have assembled here this evening with a profound grief and sorrow to pay homage to late Shri Fali Sam Nariman, Senior Advocate of Supreme Court of India, a crusader of civil liberties and independence of judiciary, and a instrumental to the development of the Indian constitutional law, who left for his heavenly abode on 21 to 2024. Having lived a life fulfilled life spread over 95 years, late Shri Fali Sam Nariman, born on 10th of January 1929 in Rangoon, to his Parsi parent late Mr. Sam Garyanji Nariman and late Mrs. Banu Nariman. He did his schooling from Usha Cotton School, Shimla.
He graduated in Economics and History from St. Xavier College, Mumbai, followed by a law degree from the Government Law College, Mumbai in the year 1950. Mr. Nariman was married to Bapsi F. Nariman in the year 1955, and the couple had two children, a son and a daughter. His son, Mr. Newton Nariman, was a judge of the Supreme Court of India. Mr. Nariman started his law practice at the Bombay High Court. After practicing for 22 years, he was appointed as a senior advocate in the Supreme Court of India in the year 1971. Mr. Nariman was Additional Solicitor General of India from May 1972 to 25th of June 1975, but resigned from that post upon declaration of emergency on 26th of June 1975. Mr. Nariman was the President of Bar Association of India from 91 to 2005. Mr. Nariman was an internationally recognized jurist on international arbitration. He was honored with 19th Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award for Excellence in Public Administration in 2018. He was one of the India's most distinguished constitutional lawyers and argued several leading cases. Mr. Nariman was awarded Padma Bhushan in the year 1991 and Padma Vibhushan in the year 2007. Both awards were awarded for Nariman's contribution to jurisprudence and public affairs. Mr. Nariman was a nominated member of Rajya Sabha, the upper house of the Parliament of India, for a term from 1999 to 2005. We have also assembled here to pay tribute to late Mr. Prashant Jaiswal, Senior Advocate, Honorable High Court of Chhattisgarh, who left for heavenly abode on 18th of February 2024. Mr. Jaiswal was born on 11th of April 1960 at Bilaspur, and after completing his schooling in Bilaspur, he graduated in Science Faculty and studied law from Delhi University in the year 1984. He started practice in the year 1985 in the High Court of Madhya Pradesh of Jabalpur on risk, civil tax, insurance, and criminal matters. Mr. Prashant Jaiswal was designated as senior advocate in the High Court of Chhattisgarh on 31st of January 2005. In the year 2008, he became a member of Bar Association of the Honorable Supreme Court of India. The standards they set for themselves were uncompromising, but they never sought to impose them on others. They were not afraid to speak the truth, and they have spoke only the truth, however hard it might be. In these days and times, when the success of lawyer is sadly after recounted in harsh tone in terms of turnover and earning, the example of Mr. Nariman and Mr. Jaswal remains a weapon light of ethics on a clouded landscape. It is indeed a great loss to the legal fraternity, and in their passing away, we have lost a guiding spirit. It is a loss which even time may not heal for them. They will be missed out not only by their family members and friends, but also by the admirers in the legal fraternity. I, on, I conclude my address expressing my heartfelt condolences on the members of their family. I, as an ex-officio chairman of Bar Council of Chhattisgarh, and on behalf of the state of Chhattisgarh and my colleagues in the office of Advocate General, express my deepest condolence to the bereaved family and pray that their soul be rest in eternal peace.
My Lord, Honorable Sri Justice Ramesh Sinha, Honorable Chief Justice of High Court of Chhattisgarh, all respected Honorable Judges of High Court of Chhattisgarh, Shri Praful and Bharat, respected Advocate General, State of Chhattisgarh, and Chairman, Special Committee of State of Council, Chhattisgarh, Sri Umakant Singh Chandel, President, High Court Bar Association, Bilaspur, Registrar General, and all judicial officers of Honorable High Court, respected senior advocates and respected members of the bar. We have assembled here to mourn the sad demise of late Shri Fali Nariman, Senior Advocate of Supreme Court of India, and late Shri Prashant Jaiswal, Senior Advocate, High Court of Chhattisgarh. Shri Fali Nariman, born on 10th of January 1920, 29 at Rangoon, Myanmar, Burma, the then British India. He was son of Shri Sam Baryamji Nariman. He completed his education from the Government Law College, Mumbai, and Bishop Cotton School, Simla, University of Mumbai. Enrolled as an advocate of Bombay High Court in November 1950. He was designated as a senior advocate in the year 1961. In 1972, he moved to New Delhi to practice in Supreme Court of India. In May 1970, he assumed the role of Additional Solicitor General of India. Senior Advocate Sri Fali Nariman passed away on Wednesday morning at the age of 95 years on 21st of February 2024. He was suffering from multiple ailments, including cardiac issue. Sri Nariman received Padma Bhushan in January 1991 and 2007 he is awarded as a Padma Vibhushan. He was a member of parliament in Rajya Sabha. Sri Nariman practiced law for More than 70 years, veteran lawyers was also President of Bar Association of India in 1991 to 2010. Throughout his career, he held various prestigious positions, including the President of International Council of Commercial Arbitration from 1994. He was the chairman of the Executive Council of International Commission of Jurists in Geneva from 1995 to 1997. Eminent lawyer represented Union Carbide in Bhopal gas tragedy case. Shri Nariman played a significant role in landmark as a Golaknath case, establishing judicial review over the constitutional amendments. He devoted his life making justice accessible to common litigants. Shri Prashant Jaiswal, born on 11th of April 1960, he was son of late Shri Jaiswal, and his mother's name was Sarla Jaiswal. Both were the politicians. He was given last bit on 18th February 2024. He did his elementary education at Bilaspur, completed his higher education in University Delhi in the 1994. Jaiswal enrolled as an advocate in the year 1985 in the High Court of Andhra Pradesh, Jabalpur. Jaiswal designated as senior advocate in the year 2005 from High Court of Chhattisgarh. In the year 2008, he became a member of Supreme Court Bar Association. So Jaiswal represented several institutions like FCI, PLC Mill, National Insurance Company, ICCL, and High Court of Chhattisgarh. I, on behalf of Government of India and staff officer and myself, express heartfelt condolence to members of the bereaved family. I pray to God that the departed soul gets eternal peace and to give strength to members of the bereaved family to bear this irreparable loss.
Mr. and other judges, Mr. Praful Kumar Bharat, an active and chairman of the Special Committee of State Bar Council, Mr. Umakant Singh Chandel, President High Court Bar Association, Chhattisgarh, Mr. Ramakant Mishra, the Deputy Solicitor General of India, the senior advocates and other members of the bar, the Registrar General, and other officers of the registry. We have assembled here today to express our grief and pay our heartfelt tribute to the two eminent personalities in the legal profession. Late Mr. Fali Sam Nariman, an eminent jurist known for his unwavering principles, who passed away on 21st January 2024 at the age of 95 years. Senior advocate late Mr. Prashant Jaiswal, a respected member of this bar, who passed away on 18th February 2024 at the age of 64 years. Late Mr. Farid S. Nariman was born on 10th of January 1929 in Rangoon, Burma, to a Parsi family. He did his schooling from the Bishop Cotton School, Shimla, and graduated in economics and history from the St. Xavier's College, Mumbai, followed by a law degree from the Government College, Mumbai in 1950. After standing first in the examination and being awarded the King Law Forbes Gold Medal and Prize for Roman Law and Jurisprudence, he started his law practice at the Bombay High Court in 1950. He served as the Additional Solicitor General between 1972 to 1975 and resigned from the post during emergency. Late Nariman was appointed as senior advocate to the Supreme Court of India in 1971. He was also nominated as a member of the Rajya Sabha from 1999 to 2005. Mr. Nariman stood out as a distinguished figure in the Indian legal history. He was awarded Padma Bhushan in 1991 and Padma Vibhushan in 2007. Mr. F. S. Nariman, who is termed as Bishop was a model campus of the judiciary. In his long and illustrious legal career, he argued in several landmark cases, including the famous case of the National Judicial Appointments Commission. His son, Mr. Ruin Nariman, was a judge of the Supreme Court. He also argued in favor of Union Carbide in the famous Bhopal gas disaster case, which he regretted. Mr. Nariman served as the president of International Council for the Commercial Arbitration from 1994 onwards President of the Bar Association of the India from 1991, honorary member of the International Commission of Jurists from 1988, and member of the London Court of International Arbitration from 1988. He was appointed to the advisory board of the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development in November 1999 and served as the chairman of the Executive Committee of International Commission of Jurists from 1995 to 1897. He dedicated his life to law. His remarkable intellect, profound understanding of legal intricacies, and unwavering dedication to uphold the principles of justice have earned him a recognition both nationally and internationally. He was a famously outspoken, a bold voice, unhesitatingly taking on the state on a range of issues and articulating his views on ills plaguing in the society at large. As a seasoned lawyer with a respected authority on constitutional matters, Mr. Nariman had not only excelled in the courtroom, but had also contributed significantly to the legal scholarship, leaving an enduring legacy for generations to come. Mr. Prashant Jaiswal was born on 11/4/1960 to Mr. Chitrapant Jaiswal and Mrs. Sarla Jaiswal. His father was an advocate and was also a law minister, health minister, and transport minister in Madhya Pradesh. He obtained his law degree from Delhi University and got enrolled as a member of High Court of Madhya Pradesh and started practicing as an advocate at Jabalpur High Court. In the year 2000, when the Chhattisgarh state was formed, he preferred to move to Bilaspur and continued his practice in the High Court of Chhattisgarh, Bilaspur. He was designated as a senior advocate by the High Court of Chhattisgarh, and thereafter, in the year 2008, he became member of Bar Association of Supreme. He specialized in civil taxation, insurance, criminal, and writ matters. Though I did not had the opportunity to meet him, but I have been told that his hallmark was his calm and courteous presentation of the case. I, on my own behalf, and on behalf of my sister and brother judges, convey our heartfelt condolences to the members of the three families and pray the Almighty to grant eternal peace to the departed soul and give ample strength and courage to the members of their family to bear the irreparable loss. As a mark of respect to the departed soul, we shall stand for a short while observing service. The court proceedings of the remaining part of the day shall remain suspended. The registrar general shall convey the condolences of the bench in part to the defendants. May I have the permission of your lordship to conclude the proceedings? With the permission of Honorable the Chief Justice, I conclude the reference proceedings of the